Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is too early. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Probably look a little bit ashy right now, but it is what it is. Today is, if you watched my last video, my playlist video, I was telling you guys I was preparing for an event. So literally today is the next day. Well, a few hours later, because I didn't go to bed until like 1:45, like almost 2. And now it's like 6:30, I think. I have to get ready real quick. My makeup, take my twists out, which feel a little damp still, which is, I might have to put a blow dryer on them so that they're not, the curls are defined. Today I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about friendships. You know, that's something that, you know, most of us have. All of us should have friends, but you know. By the way, this is not a tutorial because I'm not a makeup person. I just do my makeup the way I do it. So if you see something strange, it just works for me. Okay. Okay. Friendships, you know, they're a good thing. I love my friends. The friends I have, I love them. But then there's certain times in life where certain friendships end, you know, if they just come to an end. And sometimes it's just like, I don't know if people are not seeing eye to eye or what exactly happens, but they just come to an end. And you know, most of the time people are really like so quick to blame the other person of why the friendship ended, especially if it ended on bad terms. You know, like they're like, oh, it wasn't my fault, like that person did this to contribute, like that person did this to contribute to like this friendship ending. But like, girl, sis, what did you do to contribute to, you know, the friendship ending? Like, are you sure you're like the innocent angel in this situation? Like, you know, like, I mean, sometimes you are, I won't lie, like sometimes you are the innocent angel, but like, girl, maybe you have contributed as well. And basically, like, point of this is like, let's think about how we can like work on ourselves and not just be quick to, you know, be like, oh, that person was toxic. I mean, there are toxic people, like, just straight up. So when you come to, it comes to a friendship and you have an issue with your friend and you don't communicate it, that's bad. And then for me personally, like, because I love like peace and harmony, like I really don't like, because like, you know, any tension really triggers me, you know, like, because, you know, I grew up seeing that when people got into confrontations, it was most likely gonna lead up to people yelling and, you know, fighting, and like that just triggers me. So I'd rather not say anything just to keep the peace. But that can be a toxic trait. Like, you might think, oh, I'm just keeping the peace, I'm just, you know, maintaining whatever. But like, honestly, what I see is like, you're starting to resent the person, period. Like, you're just starting to resent the person because you have an issue with them. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up so bad right now. You have an issue with them, but you haven't said it to them, so they obviously don't know like there's a problem. They don't know like there's an issue. So you basically end up like kind of making it worse. So that's something to consider. You have an issue with someone, just to let them know, because it's better for them to know and you to have like that peace of mind of like you told them what's bothering you, than like holding it back, holding on to it and then getting mad when things don't change. I'm like, girl, they don't even know. And like, after you tell them, it's like, they know. It's out there. It's not like, oh, I didn't tell you that this bothers me. And then if they keep the same energy, like, then you have a right to get upset now, because like, I've already, you know, voiced my thoughts, my issues, and then you're not acknowledging it. Yeah, now I can be upset. Now I can be like, yeah, maybe I should end this friendship, you know? I think ending a romantic relationship is actually easier than ending like a platonic relationship, because like, how do you properly break up with your friend? Like, I've never thought about like, how do you properly break up with a friend? Like, you know, like, do you just like stop talking to them, or like do you just be like, hey, we can't be friends anymore? Like, is this like, how do you properly break up with a friend? Like, that's something I'm just like. Next thing I want to talk about is like self-awareness, and how like it's very important that you know how your energy sorry, I feel like I need to sneeze, but it's not coming. It's very important that you know how your energy affects others. I mean, self-awareness falls into a lot of categories, but like, just knowing that, being able to acknowledge when you have offended someone, or somebody is not going for it, or taking responsibility. I guess I would say, I wouldn't really say much self-awareness, but more of taking responsibility for your actions, and not always trying to blame others for like things going wrong in their life, because those type of people need to be stayed away from. Stay away from those people, because they will drag you down. They will drag you down with them, and telling you that type of energy is very toxic, because you would think you're out here crazy. You're like, what? I'm the reason why this happened to you? I caused this? Like, did I, like, am I God at this point? Because the type of things you're accusing me of, I don't even think as a human being I'm capable of. So those are people you definitely like want to steer from. Like, you want to stay clear, like far. Just like not getting attached to people when like they're showing you like, oh, they're not as interested in hanging out with you anymore, or they're not interested in like, you know, talking to you, even when they're not busy. So like, let it go. Like, don't ever try to force a relationship. Like, just let it go, because certain people are just not meant to be in your life for a long time. Like, nobody is really, because if you really think about it, you know, one of you is gonna eventually die first, or die after the second person. Oh gosh. But yeah, so for me, it's like, if I ever feel like somebody's moving funny, moving like just a little different, I'm just like, okay, I'm a sorry, I'm looking for this. Oh, Godo, what's happening? I'm gonna like step off, or like back off, and like, you know, just watch. Basically, I'm just gonna step off and just, oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I guess I can use this, and just watch what happens, because I'm not going to force. Like, don't force anything. Like, any like friendship, relationship, romantic relationships, platonic relationship, anything. Like, don't force that stuff. Like a job that somebody's not trying to give you, don't force it, because it's like, whatever is meant for you is meant for you. And like, forcing it only leaves you in music. Like, you know how many, like, when I see people like in friendships or relationships, that they're mostly relationships, I won't say friendships, but like where they're like, they forced it. and they're unhappy or they're not satisfied. I'm like, allow for it to happen on its own, you know. Like, for me, it's like whenever that season is, that's when it's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna force it. Like, how can I force somebody to be like, wanna be around me? Like, are you mad? Like, hey God, sorry for calling your name in vain, but seriously, how can I force somebody to want to be around me? How to want to hang out with me, or to want to be in my presence and just enjoy my company? Like, sorry, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. That sermon by T.D. Jakes or whatever he says, when people walk away from you, let them walk. That's so true. Like, let those people go. You don't have time. Like, don't even try to like run after them. Like, no, I'm gonna let you walk. I'm not gonna run after you. You mad? So who's gonna run after me? Like, I'm not gonna run after you. I'm sorry. If you wanna walk away, it will not be me who will be running after you. Like, maybe your mom, but me? Sorry, I don't have your time. One thing I want to say about friendships though is that they're important to have. Like even a romantic relationship, they're good when you have a healthy one. Like, we're social beings. We need friends. We need a balance. We need to be around people. We also need to be by ourselves, especially me. Like, I need that sometimes more than others. But like, we're social beings, and like, we need contact. We need contact with other fellow humans. And yeah, that's really like the biggest thing. Honestly, I'm a very supportive friend, like, and things like that. But like, I just need to work on telling my friends when I have issues. I just need to work. That's what I really need to work on. Cause I mean, I probably have other faults. Like the other day, I said something to one of my friends, and I had to apologize to her because I didn't realize like the way it came off was offensive. And like, just being quick to apologize too, that's very important, because you just acknowledge the person, like, they're not crazy. Like, when they tell you, oh, I didn't like how you said that, and you're like, oh, what do you mean? Like, no, like, just be like, straight up, I apologize, I didn't mean to offend you, I didn't know it came off wrong. Like, that's very, like, you don't know how much that makes an impact, because like, when you were like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you're kind of basically telling the person like it's all in their head, and that's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Like, everybody's entitled to their own feelings, so like, who are you to be like, oh, you're taking it too seriously or whatever? We're like, damn, like, nah. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna take my hair down. I feel like they're dry enough, my twists. I'm gonna take my hair down, get dressed, and I got a jet. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope you think about the friendships that you have. Don't be quick to end them. If you can work it out, work it out, But if you are just around a straight up toxic people or person or whatever it is, sometimes you just gotta let it go. But most of all, I just want you to be more compassionate and understanding, and just know everybody's going through something. People might be better at covering it up, for example me, but like, everybody's going through something, and just be aware of that when you're moving through this earth, because it's hard life. Life is hard. So yeah, I'm gonna take this off, and I got a jet. I'll show you guys how my hair looks though. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love always, Juby.
Babe, you mad you a bad, or you mad cause you mad average? A crazy question I had to ask them. They been fooling all the masses, all them